MLB Network's coverage of standing in the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball. First pitch coming. Here it is. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone to lead off the inning.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is a guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that see ball, hit ball philosophy, and he does just that. Launching that pitch out of here before the fans can even get settled in the seats.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. And right into the shift. Devers has it. And there's out number 2. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up, and it's an early 1-0 New York lead. Roy Oswalt gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams
high and deep to right. Judge going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. In there, and it's even at 1. 1-2. A 1-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's Oswalt now on 0-2. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Tapped down the line. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Martinez ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Batting seventh, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest fifth in the American League home run race. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hit down the line at first. Ramirez fields it cleanly. He'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire. Here's Mookie Betts. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ready with the 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3. And there's the first out of the inning. Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Here it comes. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets fouled.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And that one stayed up a little high.
But there's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi is ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Walker is there for it. And that ends the inning. Red Sox. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts is after it. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
A majestic home run, and we'll look at it again with Show Track. The velocity off the bat came in at 117 miles an hour, so that's one of the hardest hit home runs you'll see all year long. Amazing stuff.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs.
Now batting, left fielder,
into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Back goes Betts at the track. Oh, and this deflects right off him. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
Hit out towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 7-0. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Brandon Drury will bat next. 0-1 the count. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The 0-1 on its way. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. The relay. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 7-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ball game back on Sunday. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I gotta believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And there's the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Drilled to the left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Dribbled down the third baseline. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez from the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
The next 0-2. Popped him up. Bird moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Houston strands a couple. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Stephen Wright answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starters. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
No balls and a strike to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Brett Gardner now. His career numbers against Stephen Wright. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. Also, that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez, the American League's silver slugger behind the plate a year ago.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Martinez has a read on it. And that's the third out. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's one away. Digging in now, Mookie Betts. First time up, he went down looking. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Betts has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dustin Pedroia. First 2 men of the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. That striding in once again, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
now batting, second base.
Ready for another shot now, Neil Walker. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. This is pulled into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ellsbury coasts under it, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is foul right side. Devers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And the changeup is way low that time.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will leave them loaded. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, shortstop.
Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit.
Up next for the
Ready
Yankees,
once again, Brandon Drury. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. From the belt, the pitch. Way behind a goofy knuckleball for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
The first baseman, number
The left-handed
33.
power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Drives it out to deep right center field. Benintendi going back on it. Gone!
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. 1 on its way. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
1 out, nobody on.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. They have him play perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Neil Walker.
Neil Walker.
As he swings and hits a laser to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Here's Didi Gregorius. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And this one is gone. A home run.
Now batting, third baseman.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The first baseman, number 33.
Digging in and looking for more, Greg Bird. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So,
and the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 2 The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Here's Oswalt now on 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in for Boston, Blake Swihart. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. And that will conclude matters here in. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll start us off in the 8th. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Popped him up. Ramirez is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Ready for another chance, Gary Sanchez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
Yeah, Matty, you don't see this very often, Devo, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Back goes Betts to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's 2. Runs here on 2 hits. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Ground ball left side. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Nunez on at first, nobody out. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, left fielder,
Here's J.D. Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Now a throw back to first by Oswalt, and he's back in standing. From the belt, kicks and deals. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave 1, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Walker.
First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Popped him up. Ramirez is there. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Didi Gregorius. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Grounded up the first baseline. Ramirez loves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brandon Drury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Ramirez is there, and they breeze through this half inning. Here's Mookie Betts. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gregorius has a play. 2 gone. In now, Andrew Benintendi. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Down the third baseline. Drury loves it. And now from the air, a jump throw. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. From the stretch.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Hit out towards second. Walker has it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the AL East, the Yankees continued to beat teams now with 11 straight victories as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 14-0.